Hello, welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rochelle, and I am doing the weekly reading for the collective. Remember that when you catch this, it's for the coming week for you. Starting with some prosperity dust. So, before I begin, last week I talked about how we had a day coming up when Neptune goes into Aries. I'd heard about this from Chani, one of the astrologers I follow, and that the last time that this happened with, and what did I say? I don't even think I said it. Neptune going into Aries. 2 days later, the American Civil War began. So there's a lot of like big aggressive energies. There's a lot of kind of duality and conflict between the people, and all the just mind-boggling stuff that's happening to innocent people. Also, it's just, I don't know. Anyway. And one of the things I said is last week is, let's go hide in our bunker or let's fight. I just want to be clear that when I say fight, I do not mean pick up your guns and go start, fighting that way. Like, I'm all about Martin Luther King. Let's do this peacefully. Let's take a stand. Activism, really, really important. Makes me think of Margaret Mead's quote, which I'm paraphrasing, but is like, it only takes, a small group of dedicated people to make big changes, something like that. So anyway, however you feel guided, whether you feel like you need to just, keep yourself in your happy little bubble, because that actually does help, because we are all connected energetically. So getting caught up in the fear and the outrage and all the stuff, yes, those feelings are there and they're important, but to see them as information about how to respond or react, rather than kind of getting lost in the heavy, dense energies. Because us feeling down isn't going to help anybody, but us feeling better, and that causes a ripple effect. I mean, regardless, it causes a ripple effect, right? So we want to spread the love. That's that's what it comes down to. We want to bring more love into the situation. We can't do that when we're angry and sad and fighting. So that's my 2 cents. Let's start with some angel cards. Exploration. We have an angel at the front of the ship. Is that the helm? Maybe. With a spyglass looking off in the distance at an island. Oops. Gratitude. We have an angel looking at the sun, arms stretched out, greeting the day. Greeting the day or saying farewell to the day. Either way, fully embracing it. And I've been forgetting to do this for a little while. Gratitude came out, so I'm going to pick a card from my gratitude deck. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. Thich Nhat Hanh. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. That really does speak to that love, embodying that love that I was just talking about. Kiss the earth with your feet. I love that. Moving forward gently, deliberately, with peace and love. Okay, so what next? Oh. Wisdom of the Oracle. TikTok, 30. Imagine in reverse, 20. Observer, 49. There's emotional upset here. There's something that is happening in divine timing. I don't know, something involving time. Whatever this is, it could be like waiting on something or working towards something, but there's somehow time is a factor here, and there's a really negative mindset about this. Like, I don't have enough time. Even though this didn't come out, it's like everything's working the way it's supposed to, but you could be feeling impatient. I don't know, with this imagine in reverse, it's like thinking the worst case scenario, like this is taking so long, so it's never going to happen. Or yeah, somehow your mind is running away with you, or it has done. This could be in the past and you've already worked through it, because with observer, this is really like assessing, looking at all the facts, looking at what is actually true, what's actually happening. It's more of an objective perspective. And I'm not sure if that observer has to do with your mindset, with this, or this negative mindset. I mean, this could also be someone else in your life that you're struggling with, involving time somehow. But ultimately, there's an ability to see this, or to see beyond this. Maybe that's a better way to say it. So, okay, let me get some tea leaf cards. Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Bird perched. Waiting for news, waiting for news, package, letter. Waiting for news, package, or letter. Pale. Time to get out of a situation. It feels like there are it's like, on the one hand, you get some kind of compliment from someone who thinks highly of you, an admirer. And I what I'm not sure about is if this news is like somehow from this admirer, or maybe the admirer makes a compliment and is waiting for you to respond, or it could be where, you get some kind of compliment, right? And then you're over here like waiting for some kind of news. Maybe you want to respond in some way. Maybe you want to get out of another situation so you can lean into this. Maybe this admirer is not someone you are interested in, and so you're like waiting to know more about what this compliment is all about, and you discover this isn't what is good for me or what I want. So, okay. So then getting into the drama. I'm going with the heart's hidden secrets. Tell me more. Obsession. Infatuation, adoration, addiction. You have someone who is obsessed with you. And this could have to do with this timing. Someone, yeah, it's like, okay, I feel like we might be talking about someone else here, because it could be that that this admirer is the one who's thinking negatively, thinking that, oh, why would the collective be into me? I'm nothing. I have nothing to offer. Boundaries. No, drawing the line, enough. So it feels like you're setting boundaries with someone who is kind of obsessed with you. Family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Maybe you're setting boundaries. Maybe you're saying, no, I do not want to consummate this relationship. Maybe you're saying no because you have an understanding of what you want, and maybe this person doesn't align with that. Maybe you're setting boundaries because there is someone else that you're already connected to in a family way. Huh. Okay. No, I don't know. Let's just keep going. I'm going to get some cards from the Osho Zen Tarot. No matter what, you have an admirer, whether you want that or not. The Fool, Aries energy. The Fool's been coming out in a lot of my readings. Yeah, doing something new, taking a leap of faith, stepping off into a whole new realm, taking a risk. And this has been coming up a lot too. This is the Knight of Water, understanding. Oh, this is like taking a risk and realizing you can fly. Where you felt stuck, you now have a way out, a way through. Something's opening up for you. Is this obsessed person though? And we have the King of Water, healing. Okay, I don't know what the drama is here, but this feels like you, well, okay. I'll just say apply it as it fits, because I could be reading about someone in your life. But what I'm seeing here is taking this leap of faith, right? Taking this risk and realizing, like, oh, I can fly. Or it could be someone who's taking that risk and proving they can fly, and then showing you, or you're showing them, hey, look what you can actually do. Look what I can do. I can teach you. I don't know. Or there's some kind of understanding about that the risk is actually totally worth it because it sets you free. And with that understanding comes all this healing. There's a heart opening, heart chakra opening. There are hands across the head, across the solar plexus. The healing is around personal power, connecting that with intuition, taking action from a place of intuition, and the heart there in the center. It's like following the heart. We're taking action with something that, in a way that is meaningful. The healing is around. It's like, it's like the healing has to do with these other things, but ultimately it's the heart that is being fortified. So, okay, so then I want to know, I want to know what's going on here. Who are we talking about here? Like, yeah, I can't fully get a pulse on this yet. I just grabbed my Lightseers deck. 10 of Swords. Okay, we have a betrayal, we have a walking away here. 5 of Pentacles. Because of some kind of loss or feeling out in the cold. Oh, maybe there's a walking away and someone else is feeling left out. What's interesting about this image is there is a key leaning up against the door. This person has access to get inside. Or, I don't know, are they outside? Or sorry, maybe they're inside and need to get out. Anyway, they have a way in or out. But they're choosing to feel bad. This is often, like, I think of this as like victim mentality. Oh, poor me, I can't do anything. I'm just going to sit here and wallow and feel sad. And it's like, no, you can take action. There are solutions here. And the Star, Aquarian energy. There's the healing. There's the healing. Okay, I feel like there's some kind of, oh yeah, there's some kind of betrayal that you've chosen to walk away from. And yes, there's a key. Yes, you can gain access again, but you don't want to. You're grieving something. You're like, okay, but I don't want access to that anymore because it hurts when I go through that door. Every time. Something like this. Or somehow, going through, being in there or being out there is, it's not a safe, it doesn't feel like a sanctuary. It doesn't feel like a safe space. And so you're looking at, well, okay, so there's this healing from this. And there's also kind of setting your sights on your wish fulfillment, your hopes and your dreams. You want something not involving betrayal. Yeah. Okay. So let me go to the Guides of the Hidden Realms. Where are we at? Okay. The true source of power. Divine will, integrity, power versus force. 18. Oh, and we have a dragon coming out of her head. The left side of her head. What's left side is the I think of the left side as the masculine. Do I? I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to retract that. And I've heard different things from different people. What I will say about the left side is that is the receiving side. So actually that makes sense that it's the feminine. Because it's all about receiving, what's coming in, and where you are receiving this. So I think it is the feminine part is, there's a fierceness there with that dragon. There's a fierce part of you that's popping up. And this is a part of this is the true source of your powers, this fierceness. Divine will. There's something about divine energy. The universe is working very closely with you in this situation and wants you to go in a new direction. Has been putting ideas in your head about what it is that you actually want. When, we're creatures of desire, but where does that desire come from? Especially, I'm not talking about like kind of immediate gratification desire. I'm talking about like what drives us. I feel that all of those downloads we get and the excitement that builds when we get a new idea, that's all fed to us by the universe. That's us tapping into that universal energy. So anyway, you're tapping into this deep source of power. And it's not about force. This is like power like a tree. And having integrity too. Having integrity with yourself first and foremost. That's a part of the fierceness. That's a part of the boundaries. Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Zenith at the peak. Victory, achievement, tangible abundance. Number 2. Yeah. Setting those boundaries, stepping into your power. That's what brings all the victory. That's, tangible abundance. You're achieving something here. You're taking, I feel like this might be you. You're taking a leap of faith. And it's getting you unstuck. And you're claiming your victory. Rightfully earned victory. Ooh, frozen for a time. Non-action, slow down, not yet. 16. So this is basically saying, like, there's no need to try to drink from the fire hose. It's not an efficient way to get your water. You need to just calm down, slow down, know that, like, there's all this powerful, big, powerful energy. This really speaks to the energy of the times right now. All this red, all this passion, this fiery intensity, this fierceness. And there's all this, like, great success and abundance that's coming in, and it's like, okay, cool your jets. It's all here, and it's great, and also you need to continue with your healing. Healing your emotions. Your imagination is tied to your emotions. I mean, also the mind, but it's like how we use our imagination is, well, it's what creates our reality ultimately. And so you want to use your mind to set you on the right track, to look in a new direction or a different direction than you have been in order to manifest what you want. But your emotions need to be on board. You need to actually feel. Like, one of the things that is talked about with like the law of attraction and manifesting is you want to feel it as if you already have it, as if you're already having that experience, and let yourself go into that place of feeling regularly, often. Because that's what draws that to you. The only caveat being that you want to feel it as if you already have it, and also not be attached to it. Like whether it comes to you or not is irrelevant, kind of thing. So anyway, let's keep going. What cards do I pull? Let me look at the Moonology deck. Surrender to the divine. There it is. Divine will. The universe has firmly got a hold of the reins. You need to just let things unfold as they will. That's a part of being the observer too. There's no need to control. It's just watching how things unfold. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. And when you look at the word impossible, it looks like I'm possible. So something that you felt was impossible because of surrendering to the universe, to the divine, there's something miraculous is becoming available, or feels miraculous is becoming available to you. Because you're getting into alignment with it energetically. This is about using your imagination to work in your favor. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Win-win. So whoever you're dealing with, it's going to work out for both of you. Is that, though, this obsessed admirer? Is that part of the win-win? Are you like opening up to someone? I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things where there's different narratives for different people. And whatever I say, you'll know your story. I mean, ultimately that's how readings go. You'll get out of it whatever you need. And if you don't get anything out of it, then it probably wasn't your reading. Oh, just grab the Forest Spirits. Forest Spirits Oracle, Stag Spirit, Leadership. Stand tall as your true self and lead with confidence, integrity, and compassion. Integrity, where did that go? Integrity. So this fierce part of you is, it's what's leading you in this new direction. Or is that the right way to say it? It's like what's coming out, what's making itself known, this really like dynamic, intense energy is actually what is helping to boost you into possibly some kind of leadership role. Or even just leading by example with confidence, integrity, and compassion. King of Water is all about the compassion. This is the healing that you're going through. The healing your heart, your big, beautiful, glowing heart, and combined with this fierce energy, is what is helping to put you in this new, a place of standing tall as your true self. So there's self-acceptance here as well. That's a part of the healing. So wait a second. Have you been obsessed about an admirer? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just keep going. Rapid Spirit. Quick results. Move swiftly to realize your dreams and adapt to new situations with grace. Move quickly. Once you find a way out, like there's your freedom right there. And the ability to fly. Once you leave that cage, it's like, oh, you can go far, pretty fast. Far and fast, very quickly. Wood Nymph. Magic touch. Use your gentle touch and intention to restore balance and heal yourself and others. Yeah, there's a lot of healing going on here. Yeah. Okay. I need to close this out. Any last anything before I do? I think no. I think I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna finish with a rune card. Oh, my tummy is about to growl. Perthrow. This was the very first card that I ever picked from this deck in a reading. Okay, so we have this guy meditating with his giant white cat, and behind him is a cityscape with what looks like smog, and then in the distance is a mountain. So there's something here about finding your center, finding your peace. This is about the healing too, despite the environment you might be in. It's like, even though things are difficult, it's finding it's kind of like creating that happy little bubble I was talking about at the beginning. So let's see. Let me find it. These are not numbered, so it takes me a minute. Here we go. Okay. This rune card suggests the revelation of secrets or hidden knowledge. I wonder if there's a secret coming out about who's obsessed with you. You could soon receive important information. Oh, didn't we get that? Waiting for news package letter. The information is coming. The news is coming. You soon receive important information or learn something that sheds light on a situation that has frustrated or confused you. There will soon be a significant revelation of some kind. A significant revelation. Is that where these boundaries come in? Is that where you suddenly are like, oh, I have been set free. Freedom. But the most likely source of that revelation will be from the intuitive wisdom already within you. Yes. And I feel like I've talked about that a lot. Drawing this card could be a sign that you would benefit greatly from taking some time out to meditate and become more attuned to the still, calm voice within that knows what is in your best interests. In addition, it could all, and we just got a little kitty confirmation there. In addition, it could also be a warning that you're being distracted from what really matters by external or material forces. What is external can never bring you fulfillment. Ooh, I really feel like this is attached to this imagine in reverse. And I feel like that's why there's a need to slow down here. Because of this distraction. The distraction of all the abundance and good stuff coming in. Yes, it's exciting, but it's not what actually brings you fulfillment. This will make you feel a way, and that is what brings you emotional fulfillment. It's how a thing makes you feel, not the thing itself. Within you is all the magic, mystery, excitement, and knowledge, more kitty confirmation, that you need for a rewarding and successful life. Inside you, within you, all the magic. You are the magic. And you're recognizing, through this healing, you're recognizing that. And it's like, I don't know, it's like the magic is naturally kind of leveling you up. Excitement and knowledge. Rewarding and successful life. I mean, it's all in your hands, which I love. It's just finding your happy place, creating that happy bubble. And if you need to be an activist in some way, you've got that power too, but you're doing it with integrity in a just way that, you're keeping everyone in mind, as a good leader is supposed to, which we are lacking in our world at the moment. Not completely. There are good leaders around. Just certain areas are lacking. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us. Yep, me, myself, and I, and Spirit, and the kitties. Have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.